What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another Nintendo Switch Sports Golf video. Today we find a pretty good lobby. We've got an S3, an S1, S0. As you can see, I'm back in S5. Now I've been recording for about 20 minutes now, and this is what happened in the first two games.
Good game.
But that's the way she goes sometimes. I'm gonna have to grind back into S6, which is what I'm doing right now. Starting the grind off on hole 7. Bit of a headwind here, gonna go a little more power than normal.
Nice shot.
Hopefully that's not too much. Actually, it's pretty good power. Looking at the bar, I thought it might be too much, but this is a pretty good place to be. Now I'm gonna have to go a little more for stroke 2 as well. Not entirely sure how much. I'm probably just gonna full send a 3-iron with backspin.
Nice shot.
And really bad aim for me there. I thought that I'd land on the green and roll to the left, take advantage of the topography. Obviously that's not the case. Now I am still putting for birdie, but a little bit of a tough putt. But we sink that pretty nicely. That'll be 10 points from hole 7. In round 1 in the books, looks like there was 4 birdies, so tied for first with 3 other people. 2 of them were the S players. This is probably going to be a pretty competitive match. I'm expecting close scores throughout the whole game, but we get hole 8 with very minimal wind here. Gonna go a little bit under 3.5 with backspin.
Nice shot.
And again, a decent shot. Only 15 feet away, but tough topography. Ooh, I don't even come close there. That was a really bad putt on my end. Alright, so bogey from hole 8. Hopefully that's enough to even advance to the semifinals. And thankfully it is going to be enough. Obviously it's not enough to stay in first. In fact, we fall to third, and we now fall 5 points behind. So 3 holes left to make up a 5-point comeback. Gonna be tough, but it is possible. Definitely not counting myself out yet. We get hole 16 for the first hole of the semifinals. With this wind, no way we can make the shortcut unless we curve our driver shot, so not even gonna try that.
Nice shot.
And I went spoon there. I think I should have gone driver. I'll see where I am at the end of this. And actually should be okay, because the wind is pushing me to the right, so that allows me to move to the left to clear the trees. So a decent drive off the tee, I guess.
Nice shot.
Ooh, and that is a beautiful chip right there. 14 points. That's a great way to get myself back in the game. So a good score there. That puts me at 29. Not quite enough to take first place, but definitely back in the game now. Only have to make up 1 point. 2 holes left. We move on to hole 18. Can definitely go this way with this wind.
Nice shot.
And definitely looking for another eagle here. It's going to be a little bit tricky with the wind, but more than possible. Probably going to go a little bit under 3.5 here. And that is a pretty good chip.
Nice approach.
All things considered, only 8 feet away. A very nice eagle there.
Great.
We are more than back in the game after that bogey on hole 8. And check this out. That'll be enough to put me in first place. I'm on 43 after 4 holes. 3-point lead over second place. Final hole of the game is hole 5. Should be able to maintain our lead here. Looks like we have pretty good wind. Might even be able to sink the eagle as well.
Nice shot.
And with this placement with 17-mile-an-hour tailwind, full send on the driver might even be too much. I think I will go full power anyway. The hole is at the back of the green.
Nice
Can possibly roll up to it. Let's take a look here. So yeah,
shot. Nice on.
power-wise, it was enough to get on the green. Didn't quite get the directional adjustment right. But good news is all I need is a birdie here to stay in first. Ooh, and fairly close to the eagle actually. But 4 feet away for the birdie. That's definitely going to be enough.
Nice birdie.
And there it is. It was more than enough. That gives me 53 points for the final. Let's take a look at how much rank I get here and then jump into another match. Honestly, a pretty decent amount. I'll take that. I'll see you in the next game.
The contestants.
Alrighty, game number 2 here. We find another pretty good lobby. An S5 player and an S4 player. However, 3 B players, 2 A players. So a bit of a mix-up here. Should be a pretty competitive match, however, between the other S ranks here. We met Dylan in our last video. He scored somewhere over 50 points. I think he had 55, so he's a very good player. Definitely got to watch out for that. Now for hole 16, anytime there's wind pushing you to the right, it's very difficult to go for the shortcut unless you curve your shot. I'm not going to mess with that right now. I'm just going to go full send the spoon down the fairway.
Nice shot.
And because I have wind pushing me to the right, I can move my aim stick to the left to avoid the tree.
Nice
I'm
shot.
speaking as if this is like new information, but I totally forgot that we had this exact same hole with pretty much identical wind last match where I had that chip in.
Nice approach.
All these games kind of get jumbled in my head, especially when you play a lot, but no worries, we should be sinking the birdie putt here. Ooh, that was a little bit sketchy.
Nice birdie.
And 10 points to our score, 2 other birdies, both from the other S players. So as I was thinking, probably going to be pretty competitive between the 3 of us. Second hole of the game here, we got hole 18. I think we got this last match as well. We definitely did, I remember now. We had 15-mile-an-hour wind. But anyway, this time we have 9-mile-an-hour wind. I think we can make this shot. It's a little bit risky though. I'll probably still go for it though.
Nice shot.
And we actually cleared that pretty well. Wasn't as close as I thought it would be. And from here, probably want 3.5. Maybe slightly over, actually.
Nice shot.
Ooh, that was a pretty bad shot, to be honest. Didn't get the right power and didn't even get the right wind adjustment. Yeah, not a very good chip either.
Nice
So likely going to be settling for birdie here. And Dylan with the clutch eagle there that will put him in first place. So I am now 20 points tied for second, but 4 points down. Gonna have to be making a comeback going into the semis here. Moving on, we got hole 13. Doesn't look like there's any wind, so possibility for hole in one here. Now I'm gonna leave the aim stick there because when I land, my ball should roll to the left because of the topography.
Nice shot.
Alright, that was pretty bad.
Nice on.
Didn't roll nearly enough. But it was close enough for a birdie, so I won't complain.
Nice birdie.
So all birdies there, as you would expect, on hole 13 with no wind. So still 4 points down. On 30 points after 3 holes, not a bad score to be honest. But at this point, it's not enough for first. We move on to hole 14 with very minimal wind, so I do think we can take the shortcut here.
Nice shot.
And a very nice thread through the trees. So right now, definitely looking possible for the eagle. Now I think full power with backspin should get us pretty close. We are uphill, so I can't give it too little power.
Nice shot.
Yeah, that was a pretty good approach there. Only 8 feet away for the eagle putt. I will take that. But we do sink eagle on hole 14. So 48 to 44 right now. Tied for second. Going into the finals. Now needing to make up 4 points on hole 7. Looking pretty grim right now. But it's been a pretty competitive match so far. If you're enjoying the high level content, hit the like button.
Final round.
Let's see what we can do on hole 7 here. Minimal wind. I mean, chip in eagle is always possible. Just pretty unlikely. And you know what? I think I actually screwed myself over here. Because I think if I chip upwards, I'm going to go into the tree. And the tree will slow me down. But I don't really want to drive or spoon because I don't know exactly how much power to go. But you know what? It's the last hole. I'm not in first place. I have to do something here. So I'm going to go for it anyway. I think it's my only opportunity. Because Dylan got the birdie there. So it's eagle or lose.
Nice shot.
Ooh, you know what? That was pretty close. Didn't
Nice
get
one.
slowed down by the tree there, which is a little bit surprising. I guess it has a bit of a smaller hitbox.
Nice birdie.
But you know what? Well played to all the finalists here. Unfortunately, today, 54 points, not enough to win. Second place, probably not going to be any rank, maybe just a tiny bit. Let's take a look here. Yeah, very sliver of rank for 54 points. A little bit unfortunate, but that's the way she goes. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, and I'll see you guys in the next one.